run with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I say you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money when you look like that, do you, honey? Big black boots, long brown hair. She's so sweet with her get back stare. Well, I can see you home with me, but you were with another man.
Oshawa ground, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform at Tango 2, requesting taxi to the main apron for a run-up.
Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform, Oshawa ground, taxi Delta main apron.
Delta to the main apron, and I have Golf, Mike Victor Uniform. Oshawa ground, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform on the main apron with information Golf.
Mike Victor Uniform, Oshawa ground, I see you going northwestbound at about 6500. Runway 30, taxi Delta, non-standard routing via Delta please, onto runway 23. Left turn Bravo, and just squawk 5346. Call tower 120 to Smiley short, runway 30.
Delta, runway 23 Bravo, hold short 30 and squawk 5346. Mike Victor Uniform.
Thank you.
Oshawa ground is Cessna 172, Golf Foxtrot Quebec with information Golf.
Whiskey Mike Lima, tower, wind 3305, clear to land runway 30 short.
Clear to land, Whiskey Mike Lima.
Well, Foxtrot, Quebec, Oshawa ground.
Oshawa Tower, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform holding short 30 on Bravo for departure.
Mike Victor Uniform, Oshawa Tower, report leaving the Oshawa control zone, wind 3206 from Bravo, clear takeoff runway 30 shortened.
Clear takeoff, runway 30 shortened, report leaving the zone, Mike Victor Uniform.
So going Golf Uniform Golf Bravo on the main apron with Golf.
Golf Uniform, Golf Bravo, Oshawa ground.
Golf Uniform Golf Bravo.
Airspeed's live.
Followed by a local fare 2500.
Golf Uniform, Golf Bravo ground, intentions noted, runway 30, taxi Alpha Bravo, cross runway 23, squawk 5357. Then contact the tower 120 decimal 112, runway 30.
Alpha Bravo, cross runway 23 for runway 30, squawk 5357, Uniform Golf Bravo.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse.
Mike Victor Uniform, Oshawa Tower, crossing the 407, you may change en route frequencies. Bye-bye.
Crossing the 407, change frequency. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Kilo Mike Tower, the airborne Cherokee is northbound as well. A right turn out for you, wind 2905. When ready, clear takeoff runway 30 short.
Okay, there we go. So, climb performance not great today because the plane is loaded. I'm within 200 pounds of max gross, which actually kind of surprises me because I am loaded for 3 weeks away from home. I've got a bike back there. I've got enough clothes so that I don't have to do laundry. I've got all of my survival gear is in the front seat here. There's, 30 pounds of water. And I wasn't planning on leaving today. That's why there was nothing on the ground at the beginning of this video. I packed the plane yesterday and I was going to leave tomorrow. That had been my plan. And then I, looked at the weather this morning when I was having my breakfast and realized that the weather was changing and was going to close in the next few days. I'm flying Oshawa to Steinbach, Manitoba, with a whole bunch of stops along the way for fuel, and I'm going to stop tonight to sleep in a town along the way.
North, going south, traffic northwestbound towards right. South traffic.
And so when I looked at the weather at breakfast, it's like, I should go today. I should get as far west as I possibly can today. But the crazy thing is that I'm going west to finish my instrument rating. And the thing that might keep me from getting there on time is not having an instrument rating. So we've got a bit of a cloud bank here, probably at 4,000 feet. I'm going to climb to 6,500 feet. The first stop on today's leg is Gore Bay for fuel. And for those inquiring minds that are going to ask what this is, you are the white line. That's just a memory aid for me when following the glide slope or the glide path, depending on which one you're coming in on. My brain interprets the information given to me by the panel completely opposite to what it wants me to think. And the funny thing is, if I was flying a Soviet-era aircraft, my brain would be in perfect sync with what's happening in the display. To me, it doesn't make sense how it is displayed in sort of the Western way. To me, the glide path or the glide slope is fixed in space. It's 3.5 degrees from the ground up. It's fixed in space. It doesn't move. And even if it's a... Doesn't matter whether that's a radio signal or GPS. Doesn't matter whether that's a radio signal or GPS. It's fixed in space. And the airplane moves in relation to what's fixed in space. However, it's displayed here as the aircraft is fixed in space and the glide slope moves in relation to the aircraft. In my brain, the aircraft should move in respect to the glide slope. So the wrong thing moves on the display. So I've written, you are the white line. So that when I'm looking at it, I don't misinterpret what's happening, because that is a gotcha that happens over and over and over to me. I look at it and my brain immediately says, oh, the purple line is moving, that's me. No. I am the white line that's fixed. And the purple line is the glide slope. That may not make sense to anybody. And I probably didn't explain it very well, because I'm also trying to fly a plane.
Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to buzz. It looks like you might be one of us.
Gore Bay traffic, Cessna 172, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform, currently 7 miles east of the field, inbound for landing, planning to cross midfield, join the mid left downwind runway 05. Time over the field, 3 minutes, Gore Bay. Gore Bay, change of plans. Looking at the windsock, I'm going to cross at midfield to join the mid left downwind runway 29, Gore Bay.
Aircraft inbound for Gore Bay. Is Gore Bay Unicom, do you copy?
Copy.
I'll just give you an idea of what the winds are doing on my meter here. 360 at 8 is what I'm seeing, so kind of in between the two runways. Altimeter 3016, no on traffic, over.
Copy that. Yeah, I'm switching to 29, Mike Victor Uniform.
Winds are ranging from about 320 to 360, now at 6 to 8 knots, over.
Copy that, Mike Victor Uniform. Gore Bay traffic, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform, clear of the runway on taxiway Alpha, Gore Bay.
Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform, and welcome to Gore Bay, Glen. Do you require fuel today, over?
Yes, please.
The leaders just started up. Hopefully they'll get out of your way soon and you can proceed to the 100 low lead pumps, over.
Fantastic, Mike Victor Uniform. Gore Bay traffic, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform rolling on 05, departure northwest towards Wawa, Gore Bay. Airspeed's live. Gore Bay traffic, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform, 5 miles northwest of the field, 2,500 climbing, 4,500 traveling northwest towards Wawa. Thanks a lot, Robbie. See you again soon.
Hey, Glenn, great seeing you. You have a safe trip. Maybe we'll see you on the return, over.
Thanks a lot, Robbie. Switching to 126.7, Mike Victor Uniform. The next stop is Wawa, so it's only about an hour and a half flight from Gore Bay. And I don't really need to stop at Wawa. I could have continued on to Marathon, but Wawa is my decision point. The airport in Wawa is close to town. It's easy to get to a motel. If I get to Wawa and I realize that the winds are too bad and I can't get to Sioux Lookout, I should stop in Wawa for the night. We are over some very uncompromising territory. There's very few options out here if anything goes wrong. That's why this is sitting in the seat beside me, strapped in beside me. Pretty much everything I would need to survive is in this bag. There's extras in the back. I've got camping gear in the back. Things that would be nice to have if I could get them out of the plane, but man, it doesn't even bear thinking about. One of the things when you get your PPL is you know, as you train, they're always telling you to look out the window and be looking for some place to land the aircraft, which in, you know, most places is pretty easy because there are you know, fields or wide highways or big flat spots. There's nothing here. There's nothing here that's flat. There's nothing here that is clear of trees. There are no roads. Wawa traffic, this is Cessna 172, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform, currently 15 miles southeast of the field, inbound for landing. Anticipate being over the field in 10 minutes. Is there anyone in the circuit or who could give me a wind check, please? Nobody there. Wawa traffic, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform, about to cross over the field at 3,000 feet to check the windsock. Wawa traffic. Wawa traffic, Foxtrot Mike Victor Uniform, going to join the left downwind runway 03, full stop, Wawa. Wawa traffic, Mike Victor Uniform, base to final 03, Wawa.
So I got to Wawa and I did a few calculations, and I'm just not gonna make it to Sioux Lookout. There's a couple of other spots I could stop along the way, but that would mean sleeping in the airplane, and I'm not really interested in that. There's a couple other places I could stop along the way that are really far from town, which means I would also be sleeping in the airplane. Not interested in that. I didn't want to stop in Wawa, not because Wawa isn't a great place. Been here many times, I really like it. I didn't want to stop in Wawa because it's on the shores of Lake Superior, and oftentimes it gets socked in the morning, either with a low ceiling or fog. But for now, Mike Victor Uniform is all tucked in for the night, and now I need to find a motel room. There's no taxi or courtesy car, so I'm riding my bike with the trailer. That's why I've got it in the plane, just for such an occasion. Although it's been a while since I've set it up, so I stumbled through that. But I'm off to the hotel, although apparently they don't have a room, they just have a log cabin for me. I wonder how that's gonna work out. Oh, so close. Doesn't fit. Okay. Room's pretty nice though. The room will do.